This is my Kinesis Athein Evo 53cm candy red frame. Candy red, I'm especially proud of. It does have a few nicks on it, but I'm not sure if the camera will pick this up. It is the shiniest paint job I've ever seen on a bike. Up front we've got Victoria, and on the rear as well, Victoria Corsas 25mm, latex inner tubes, and no valve caps. This is actually a really crucial thing. It's not an aesthetic thing, it makes it quicker to change a puncture. Vision Team 35mm, carbon fork all the way down. It's really nice. These are inflated to about 95 psi at the moment. They do go down quite quickly though. 105 brakes front and rear, these are really nice, and I switched out the standard Shimano brake pads for Swiss stops. Best rim brake pads on the market at the moment. In my opinion, they've revolutionised my confidence in rim brake bikes. Coming up to the cockpit, 105 throughout obviously. This year I've opted not to go with disc brakes. Pro 38cm centre to centre handlebars, really narrow, really aero. So that's super cas bar tape, really plush, really tacky, sticky stuff, and it's really comfy when you're going over rougher ground. 3T stem and seat post, which I'm really happy with, and I picked up a specialised Roman saddle for the bike, which has been pretty good so far. Again, 105 and Swiss stop on the rear. The entire drivetrain is 105, 5339 chainring with a 170mm crank, and I've got the 105 or carbon SPD SL pedals, which are really nice. Chained by KMC, of course. New 105 mech. These are so much better. They don't interfere with tyre clearance at all. The old Brazon mechs, you couldn't run a thicker tyre because it would interfere with the tyre. So this will run up to a 28 limited. I've got a short gauge mech on here, which I found really nice, and an 1128 dirty cassette on the rear. Sorry about that. It has been raining. Standard cables, nothing fancy about them, because everything's exposed, which I really like. You've got the exposed rear cable here. You do have internal cable routing for the front and rear mech, but that's really simple. It's just 2 points, and I've got them crossed over to go down the frame, and it pops out down the bottom of the shell. That was a little bit hard to route, but it worked out really well, and it doesn't interfere with the bottom bracket shell at all, which is an Ultegra Shimano threaded BB. Bottle gauges, has to be super light, Vico carbons. Mixed thoughts on these. They look really cool, like some sort of stealthy bird. They don't do well with larger bottles, they do really well with smaller bottles like SIS 500ml, 600ml, and the Elite Flies that they also do with those. That's about it. Everything matching up, so I've got bar end plugs matching, and on the front end I use a Wahoo Element bolt because it's faster, it's simpler, it's just better than a Garmin, and I've got blue tack holding on my exposure light bracket. So that is a very quick bike check and summary of my Kinesis Athein. I think this is the best handling bike I've ever ridden. It's just so snappy, the geometry is just brilliant. It might just be that I've set it up perfectly, and that's luck of the draw when I've done that, but for me this handles supremely well and inspires confidence. It's not just the wheels that feel fast, it's not just the tyres that feel fast on the road, the entire frame gives me confidence to descend at speed, and it's a rim brake frame. Everyone's going disc brake, it's a rim brake frame. I still think this is one fast bike, one fast feeling bike, and it's just fun, and that's what cycling's supposed to be about. Thanks for watching, leave a like down below and subscribe for more videos.